It was perversely amusing to see the Toronto Maple Leafs, the NHL, and the media collectively go cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs earlier this week. At issue, a so-called homophobic slur had been allegedly uttered by Leafs defenseman Morgan Rielly during Monday's game against the Lightning. Oh, such a day of infamy as the Leafs and the NHL and the ink-stained scribes examined and re-examined the video evidence over and over and over again, like they were FBI agents examining the Zapruder footage of the JFK assassination. But a few questions. Just what was that homophobic slur that Rielly supposedly uttered? Well, apparently it is akin to the Harry Potter villain Voldemort, aka he who must not be named. Likewise, the slur cannot be named either. Okay, how about an initial then? You know, like how we now use the term N-word to describe that egregious slur a racist would use to describe a black person. So are we talking maybe here the F word? Sorry, sports fans, apparently even that is too offensive for society's tender ears. Look, I just want to know the story here. In other words, what the hell did Morgan Rielly allegedly say? So how about maybe a rhyming couplet? You know, did he use a word that rhymes with Bob Saget's surname? No dice. The point is, when it comes to news reporting, usually the reader or viewer or listener is presented with the facts of the matter. But what was with this prevailing self-censorship pertaining to the Rielly incident? Indeed, check out this unintentionally funny clip from CFRB's Moore in the Morning radio show.
So maybe we'll start with this alleged incident where a member of the Toronto Maple Leafs is alleged to have said effing F word on the ice during a play. We unfortunately can't play the audio so people can judge for themselves, because if he did say that, then it's fairly objectionable stuff. And when I say the effing F word, the second F word is the pejorative used to describe gay people.
Yeah, we can't play it because it's fairly objectionable stuff. Your ears might melt off after all, folks. In any event, it was like deja vu all over again. I referenced that other day of Toronto sports infamy back in May 2017 when the Blue Jays' Kevin Pillar also uttered a non-reported homophobic slur. But there is a difference. Kevin Pillar actually said what was rumored to be the F word, and Morgan Rielly, it turns out, did not utter what's rumored to be the F word. Apparently, Rielly yelled the words "rag it," as in rag the puck, which is hockey jargon pertaining to puck possession, not homophobia. And the NHL agreed. No homophobia here, according to the audio evidence that was presented by no less than 10 microphones. Yet when the armchair quarterbacks offered their analysis of an incident that never happened, surely the jump the Sharknado moment came via the leftist uber-sensitive Bruce Arthur of the Toronto Star. Check out the headline for his column, quote, "Maple Leafs were right to speak out about a word that was never spoken," end quote. What the hell? You know, if the CSI TV franchise ever decides to launch a CSI Toronto spinoff, maybe that's the angle to pursue in order to make this show different than, say, CSI Miami or CSI New York. In other words, the Toronto CSI show will feature the crime scene investigation team investigating crimes that were never committed, resulting in non-suspects not being charged with anything. I think Bruce Arthur would like a show like that. It would make for a teachable moment for us all, or something like that. Oh, and finally, to make absolutely sure that everyone was absolutely clear that the Toronto Maple Leafs is not a homophobic organization, Boy Wonder General Manager Kyle Dubas staged a press conference noting how Morgan Rielly is so pro-homosexual that he's actually marched in Toronto's gay pride parade. Now, are Leaf fans supposed to get giddy and jump up and down about this? I mean, hey, a gay pride parade is all very well and dandy, but methinks the supporters of Toronto's beleaguered hockey franchise would much rather see Mr. Rielly marching in a Stanley Cup victory parade. You know, like the one that last occurred in Hogtown more than half a century ago. For the Rebel.media, I'm David the Menzoid Menzies. Hey folks, are you sick and tired of the shenanigans in Ottawa regarding SNC-Lavalin and the Trudeau Liberals? Well then, please visit our new website. That's jailtrudeau.com, jailtrudeau.com, and sign the petition.